use Steve Bray's megaphone, so I'm going to put it down. And I'm just going to talk about my week because I think you know the story about Yellowhammer. But you need to know that in fact I did not call in LBC. LBC called me on Sunday because there was a report from the British Medical Association about Brexit, which described the prospect of a no-deal Brexit as catastrophic. I had no involvement with that report, but because I've been involved in the Yellowhammer stories for the last 2 weeks, and get the Sunday Times tomorrow, there's more. So they called me. I have a clinic Monday morning. I said, oh yeah, fine, I'll do the interview at 9:15. And then 5 minutes before the interview, I got a phone call saying, oh sorry, we're going to have to bump the interview because Jacob Rees-Mogg's come on a bit early. Oh, well that's a little bit rude. You know, I'll come in. Oh, well okay. We'll let you ask one question.
Yes, yeah, I must ask.
And the normal way in LBC is we introduce you as, you know, what's your first name, where are you from? So that is why I got introduced as David from Birmingham. So, I know everyone was very angry about Jacob Rees-Mogg. I actually was less angry because in effect he had the audio equivalent of being doorstepped. So I could understand why I was rattled. But equally I was overwhelmed by the response. I mean really, truly overwhelmed. In fact, it was my son's birthday on Monday. We went out for a curry. I was banned from using Twitter. My son took my phone. On the way home, I was getting so many emails from everyone from NHS procurement managers, and I put out the tweet. I've had hundreds of messages from NHS procurement managers who are the ones that understand supply chains. Hashtag blessed are the procurement managers. It just went completely insane. But let's move on to Thursday, because I think that matters. I was in outpatient clinic, and I don't know if Vanessa's still here or not. She may have had to go. Vanessa came with her father Joe, who I've known for years. He has a progressive neurodegenerative disorder, and yes, he is on one of the drugs where there's a stockpiling issue. And I told her this and said, what can we do? What can we do? Come to Stratford. And she came to the NHS, the Brexit clinic we just had. So power to, I think when doctors and patients work together, honestly, we can overcome anything, okay? We can even overcome Brexit. So it's fundamentally, and it became a bigger issue when essentially I received this text from clinic that Jacob Rees-Mogg had libelled me in Parliament. I didn't know what to do. Should I just say nothing and call a lawyer? And I thought, sod it, no. Get on the train, tweet Steve Bray. I tweeted him and said, can I borrow your megaphone? 5:30, I'm there, okay? So I was running around in Commons Green basically shouting, Steve Bray, oi, megaphone now! Grabbed the megaphone, went up to security, said, you can't bring that in here. I've got an interview with the BBC. Fine, come this way, sir. And that's how it started. But my reason for mentioning is, yes, I was angry. And actually all of us are angry. And it's important, in fact, this is part of the problem, I think the whole country is angry, whatever way you voted. And actually anger is appropriate if it produces a reasonable response. Being chronically angry is really, really unhelpful. And we have to find a way through this. I've had one hell of a week, and in fact I was tweeting about human factors, which was lots of stuff I do with patient safety and teaching junior doctors. And doctors make mistakes, politicians make mistakes. I'm grateful that Jacob Rees-Mogg apologised, okay? He should of course apologise in the House, because that's where he made the mistake, okay? I certainly think it would be inappropriate for him to resign, okay? And the reason for this is because we are in such a crisis. This is not the time for all this kind of crap about who did what. Frankly, we need to sort this out, okay? This is such an important issue. There is nothing more important than pharmaceutical supply. And I'm very grateful from, I can count on one hand, okay, the number of doctors who had access to the files I saw, okay? No one has approached me and said, Dave, you've gone too far. Quite the opposite. I've had people within the department who've been emailing saying, well done, okay? Well done. And it's a disgrace that we can't share this information. The analogy I would make was just over a week ago there was a Russian nuclear accident in Russia where a number of people died, and the doctors didn't know that the patients had been exposed to, it was a nuclear accident, okay? Because it was a state secret. And now, with the proroguing of Parliament, okay, there is no scrutiny of this pharmaceutical supply. Further than that, the Royal Colleges, the experts, have not been approached to update the Yellow Hammer. And it's just unbelievable. So we're not, and with proroguing, there's no scrutiny for the Health Select Committee. This was all about take back control, and now we have an unelected person, Dominic Cummings, dictating government policy. This is an utter scandal, which is why I stand here.